Good morning, welcome to Nifty Prediction. My name is Narendran. To join my WhatsApp group, I am charging 500 rupees per month. You will get advanced prediction details as well as calls in the group. And if you like my research and if you want to support my research, you can donate me using this Google Pay and Phone Pay and Paytm. Let's go to the Nifty, how it has closed on Wednesday. The Nifty ended up in the positive 14,864.55 to 11.50 points in the positive, 1.44% in the positive. Opened around 14,710.50, which is well above the previous closing, and the low is around 14,694.95 and the high around 14,890.25. Once again a bullish market, and we already predicted that on this particular day it is going to be all three results possible, because the data clearly shown that one indicator is pointing that evenly positive. Whenever it comes like that with a warning signal, because today that Wednesday the warning signal for bullish also there, so which means we can't take things lightly, because the other indicators are shown 75% negative. So how we need to trade on this particular day? You must have to keep both options. Other than that, you need to stay away from the market if you are a small trader. That is what we given in the video. Anyone wants to trade, you need to trade both options. Otherwise, you better stay away from the market. Very simple as that. You need not to go one side, which means if you're going one side, you might ended up with good positive with a profit if you are in that particular side. Otherwise 50-50 chances. So better always trade with the both side on this kind of days. Let's go how the highs and lows matching, how the datas are matching with our levels. The low got perfectly matched once again, and the high is not matching, and open up a new small target, because yesterday almost 3 to 4 consecutive days the new positive side targets getting open up, and the negative side targets which is still pending for such a long, almost 8 to 9 days. The lower side, which it is around 14,694.95, which is matching in the data of stop loss of 14,700, which is the positive average. If you subtract 10 points for the buying, that is the stop loss for 10 points. So if you subtract 14,700 means 14,690. So it is within the range of stop loss range, and then the market has moved towards to the level of multiples of it. We have saw it for the first time, because normally it never breaks the average side, but once if it is breaking the resistance level means it will go multiples of it. That is why we given 2 3 4 times, so multiples of that resistance level 5 it has went, which is 1.68%, almost close to that level. It has went to the high, but the high is not matching. A shortfall of 9.18899. So that is the target which is opened up right now, 14,899 point something. So the new positive side target also once again opened, and the market is which clearly pointing it is right now bullish, but there is a warning signal for Monday, Thursday. I'll show you the Thursday, because we already taken up to Friday data. So Thursday data, how it is indicating that all four indications are in the positive. Thursday all four indications are positive, which means 100% positive. But whenever we get these kind of all four indications are positive means there is a rule the pre-opening needs to support. The pre-opening at least minimum of 1 point it has to open up in the positive direction, then the positive having control. But on this specific day there is a warning signal for bearish, so it should not come like that. If the warning signal for bearish is coming, then there is a once again, like, you need to keep both options in hand, because it is showing bullish, so you need to go with the call option. But the warning signal came for the bearish, so you need to keep one put option. So it is kind of a, once again, both scenarios, they, if it is showing like that, means better small traders, you need to stay away from the market, or you need to invest minimum 10 rupees, as I told earlier on Wednesday. So put option for, so call option for 10 rupees and put option for 10 rupees, you need to bet, because of F&O closing there is a risk involved, both will go to zero. So it might be, no matter how much price you are buying, still the F&O closing day, it has a risk involved. So play accordingly, because this kind of F&O closing day, it might close in flat range, then your premium will go to zero. You need to play much more cautiously as well. So the positive side average, which shows 222 points, and the negative side average shows 123, so which is dominated by the positive side as well. But the bearish warning signal came, that is the reason I'm telling you need to keep both options are in hand. So anything opens volatile level 2, which is less than 65.40, indicating the bearish side with a stop loss of 14,971.17. So this particular level is not breaking, the bearish is still intact. So that is where, at the same time, the market is opens even a positive plus point, which means anything in between 0 to 65.40 points, it is going to be a headache kind of a trading day. Even if it is opens in between the volatile level 1 and volatile level 2, which is 159 points, that is indicating a volatile market. So it is not going to be easy anything. Opening, pre-opening almost 159 points, because the downtrend is still intact, because of the pivot is there as well. Anything above the pivot level only, market will try to go up. So anything opens in between 159.05 to 0, which is going to give us a lot of headache. So that is the reason I'm telling you, you need to keep both options in hand. At the same time, small traders, I feel better once again stay away from the market, or else due to F&O closing day, you can want to check, I mean, you can take chances, and you want to take risk, means buy small 10 rupees both your options and try to trade. But it is full risk involved due to F&O closing day. Play with your risk appetite, don't go with a huge number of as well. So let's go to the group calls, which we are not given that much of calls, because of we clearly want to play safe. As per the data, it has to fall down 80% towards the negative side, but we know this is a kind of a day, it might not this come towards this level, because 80% only chances, remaining 20% chances there is a failure of not hitting this. So why this 20% chances? Because of this particular indication, evenly poised means 33% chances to go, 33.33% chances to go bullish, means we don't want to take risk. So that is the reason, in this kind of day, you need to keep both options. That is the best way to play. And whoever bought it, even 10 rupees, it has went I think 14,950. Call option went from somewhere 6 to 7 to almost 40, and then some 10 rupees call option also went somewhere 50 plus to 60, something like that. So whoever bought both options, they would have enjoyed some good profits. And at the same time, our stop loss also, clearly it has opened above the extreme level pre-opening, and then the stop loss also not got it. So this is the reason we are giving these kind of levels, because if the levels are matching, you can go with the stop loss and go for a buy. So very simple as that, the rules are very much intact, means it is always helps us to make profit. And these are the indications which we specifically pointed out, because why I'm repeatedly telling, many traders are still keeping put option. Even we are also holding next week put option, but at the same time, you need to bet this week, means you need to bet both options in hand, because of this particular and the warning signal for the bullish. And when you have the warning signal for the bullish, at the same time you getting the downside, which means both will intact, means the market will try to go in the bullish or bearish. So that is the reason small traders, we need not to invest, because we want to stay away from the market for the small traders. Because if you, even if you are a small trader, if you are investing 10 points, taking 1500 risk is up to the investors appetite. But still I feel the small investors specifically want to stay away from this market, because of the market trend is like that. And we also done some kind of a mistake, because we holding some uh, call option for the next week as well, 14,900. We exited somewhere around 100, but it has went almost 160. So we done small error also today, because we are holding those call option for the next week as well, and we exited one more call option from 14,800 somewhere around 52, and that is also went more than 100 points. So we done some error as well due to this, the market which broke down each and every time on the higher side, it opens a new target. So once it is kept the high, so we exited, but after that it broken each and every time a small target it kept. So it is kind of a day which we need to avoid trading, because sometimes it keeps perfectly and then once again it broke those levels, and each and every time it is breaking those levels and kept a new target as well. This is the data for the Thursday, which I given in advance at 12:16 itself, and the market kept one each and every time it has kept a new target, it has opened, and that is also broken, and then the next target, which is 14,000 14,868. So every now and then it is breaking the next level and opening up that uh, target. But we given for, I didn't given this in the group calls. We are trying to find. I mean, we are doing some kind of automation. So for that, we are giving the calls. So we asked to buy 14,550 put option as well as 14,850 call option in the combination. So it has worked pretty good, and we got a good result for in our automation as well. In the first 30 minutes itself, we given a profit of somewhere around 10,000 rupees. And this is the point which I pointed out, that the automation which we given, it has went from 18 to 20 to almost 89. At that point of time, it has traded 75, which is the 14,850 call option, and the put option which went down from 30 to somewhere 13. So which means it is in the loss of 17 rupees, but that 18 rupees went around 90, which means the loss covered on the call option side. So that is the plan, because these kind of days you need to go with the both options, and we are doing some kind of automation at this point of time. It is pretty it is given pretty good result on this specific day. So, and even the 10 points range also, it has went from 10 to 52 at that point of time trading, and the high went around 63 and given almost 53 points in the profit. And on the other side, put option which went from 8 to 4, which means only 4 to 5 points loss. So which means 55 points, 50 points in the call option profit side, and 4 points on the put option loss side. So even if you bought 10 rupees each side, one would have enjoyed a good profit of 40 points. That is the result which we given. I mean, that is the way method you need to follow. If these kind of both side results are showing, then you need to play a very safe way. Why? Because we are having the downside target, which is pretty much higher, around 13,599, and the positive side target which is already opening itself, it got it, which means we need to play with a small put option as well as small call option. That is the method you need to play as well. And these are all the new target opened up it has given, and this is the prediction for Thursday, which is 4 indications are showing positive, which means 100% positive, but the pre-opening need to stop support, and then only the bullish will happen. Otherwise, if the pre-opening is in the negative, even 1 point in the negative, or even minus 0.05 point in the negative, then the bullish might not happen. At the same time, the warning signal for the bearish also came, so we need to keep both options in hand. Warning signal for the bearish came, and this is the support and resistance level for the Thursday, and the par value clearly indicating anything opens below that level attracting the downside, which is 221 and 80 and 191. So which means even a negative target 1, negative target 2, both are showing positive results of 21 points to 200 points. So the market is still having the bullish control little bit, but still you need to play much more cautiously because we may not know how far it will go. So these are all the stop loss level. Extreme stop loss level for the bullish, which is anything opened above 15,023, then you need to keep stop loss 14,951.17. Anything open a point positive, then you need to keep stop loss in the range of 14,775.70. Anything opens below this level 14,929.95, below this level it is attracting the extreme bearish market. Stop loss with 14,971.17. so this is the notable point, which the market even opens in the positive, still the bearish, extreme bearish is still intact. It might go to any level if this particular stop loss is not getting hit. So we need to play much more cautious. That is the reason we are asking to buy both options, call as well as put equally. And normal bearish market in the opens in the negative, you need to keep stop loss 14,890.90, and the pending target which is almost running for 30th day, and we are tracking only. So that is, we need to check out how this bullish is trying to reach this 15,375 in the next week as well or not. So if it is continuing the bullish, then this particular target might get it, this long pending will be fulfilled. So we need to plan accordingly in the next week as well, because we are still holding some kind of put option without insurance. So we need to take some insurance. If the market is going strongly bullish, then this pending target would have got it next week itself. So we need to plan as well. Once again, due to this both side, we need to plan due to the warning signal for bearish also came, and the 4 indications are showing bullish. So once again, I told all my small and safe traders to stay away from the market, because it is not going to be easy to trade, or else buy hero zero call. Like if you buy 10-10, think that hero zero call both 1,500, you need to bet and wait for the results to favor you, otherwise it might go zero. So that kind of a day it is. So let's see how the market is going to give us on Thursday. Thank you.